Dillon Gabriel, 16 out of 27, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, and again, no interceptions. So I think the thing that you see with Dillon Gabriel, which is something of an optimistic outlook for this Oklahoma team. You can tell that the timing's getting better, but it's still not completely there to where you would like it to be, and certainly it'll get there as the season goes on. There were some timing plays on, he just overthrew some of those slants, and Oklahoma had wide receivers running open all day, all game long. And so that'll continue to get shored up. But even with that, obviously we see Oklahoma scored 49 points and really, honestly, about 2.5 quarters. If you want to count, just that last part of the game where Oklahoma, took their foot off the gas pedal. But yeah, 16 out of 27, 230 yards. You saw that Braden Willis pass to Marcus Major for the touchdown. Eric Gray, 11 carries for 113 yards and a couple of scores. Looked great. Really just being able to run the ball between the tackles. Javante Barnes in the late action, 13 carries for 77 yards. Ran the ball really, really hard. And then Dillon Gabriel had that one long touchdown run and then ended up with 6 carries for 55 yards. Marcus Major, 12 carries for 35 yards and a touchdown. And then when you look at the Nebraska side, Casey Thompson was 14 out of 20, 129 yards. That one touchdown, no interceptions. He had about, I would say, probably 80, 85 yards passing midway through the first quarter, and Oklahoma shut him down. A lot of that had to do with the defensive pressure that Oklahoma was able to get on him, obviously. Their running game, Anthony Grant, who had 3 straight 100-yard games coming into this game, 13 carries for 36 yards. Oklahoma bottled him up, obviously. And then Nebraska only they ran for 163 yards on 45 attempts, so 3.6 yards per carry. And as I mentioned, over half of that was, maybe even more than half of that was late in the third and the fourth quarter. I think Greg Irvins had 7 carries for 60 yards. So you take that away there, and Nebraska's under 100 yards rushing for the game. So really, really good job defensively by Oklahoma. Not to say that I'm surprised, but played even better than I would anticipate. Deshaun White was really a bummer to see him go out, obviously, but he played really, really well while he was in there. It's just really coming into his own in that cheetah position for Oklahoma. And you got Key Lawrence had an interception. You've got Jaron Kanak had led the team with 9 tackles in the game, and so you had Ethan Downs played really, really well, had a sack. Jonah Luau had a sack. We mentioned White with another sack, and so Oklahoma and Jalen Redmond had a sack as well. 4 sacks there in the first half, and so now you celebrate this one today, and then you go get back to work and get ready for a Kansas State team who is a pretty good team right now.